This is the one I've really been looking forward to. This is the one that's going to be a brooch with some things added to it. It's going to have a stone. And remember, we used the gold, the 14 karat gold along here. And then I added the yellow ochre to kind of outline and delineate the gold. And in looking at my little map, we did the brilliant bronze up here in the left corner, the rose bronze clay powder here, silver powder here, and the white bronze powder up there. So I think it's going to be a really pretty combination, and I'm going to use my oxyacetylene torch on this one. And let's see what we got. I'm going to start with the gold. Let me get a little more heat because that's our highest melting temperature one here. There we go. That gold melts really beautifully. And I love that you can see the pattern of the etch through that. I might need a little more powder here. There we go, that should do it. Okay, now I'm going to do the bronzes, the rose bronzes down here, right there. Okay, let me take this over to the pickle pot after it cools off a little bit, and then we'll see what we've got. So I'll take this over to the pickle pot, and in a minute we'll see what we've got. Here's the brooch, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think you can see it. I love the way the etching shows through the fused powdered metals paint. Here, this is the rose bronze, and I really like this. See, it got the texture's a little rough right in there, which is really pretty. And then we have our brilliant bronze, which it looks very close to the rose bronze, but when we get a patina on it, you'll see that it will look different. And then we have our then we have our white bronze here. You can't really see it, and our silver down here. Now, what I am not happy with, though, is that we didn't really get much of the gold. We got a little bit down here, and I'm not quite sure what happened. But I wanted to show this to you because everything can be repaired. That's the beauty of these paints. So I'm going to reapply the gold and see if we can get it to show up. Could be that I didn't have enough gold to begin with, but I don't think that was the case. So I'm going to put a pretty heavy coat on this. I'm trying to decide if I want to put the yellow ochre. I think I do. So I'm just going to put the gold, and you know, I'm kind of liking just having the gold on one side. I just think it'll be a little bit more elegant. I've got it down here, and this is really pretty much all of the white bronze. It's interesting. It looks like we got a little silver up there too. It's kind of unpredictable, isn't it? And then I'm going to get some yellow ochre and put it on the outside. Okay, now I'm going to go dry those, and then we'll see what we've got. Okay, there we go. I've got that nice and dry, and then this time I'm going to use my acetylene oxy torch, but I'm going to be a little gentle with it because this torch gets so hot, and I think part of the problem might be that it completely diffused into the steel, which we don't want, especially not with gold. So, okay, there we go. Just so you know, I mean, you can just keep adding layers to these and treat it like paint. If you're not happy with the result, paint over it. See what you can do. It's just, if any of you have experience with painting, whether oils or watercolors or acrylics, then you'll have a leg up on this because it's very, very similar. Okay, there we go. I can tell that that just melted, and I'm not going to stay on it too long because I want it to show. And there we go. That melted too. So I didn't get it too hot, so we're going to see this time. If I can't see any gold, I already see a little bit, then I know that I don't have enough gold in there. The density is not enough, and perhaps I was a little bit too stingy with the gold in there because of the cost. But this looks like I can see some gold. It may not be solid, but that may actually be pretty. I like that you can see, let's see if I can get that in focus, the pattern of the etching in there. Okay, I'm gonna pickle this and I'll bring it back and we'll see what we got. Okay, so here it is after it's been pickled, and that it worked that time. I don't know if you can see it with the reflection. You might be able to see this a little bit better, but the gold definitely shows up this time. It's hard to see again without the patina on it. These metals all look pretty much the same color, but it's also because they have some copper plating on them, and that will all change when I get them all cleaned up and put a patina on it. So I think that's going to be really, really lovely.